I've got to process some more thoughts and feelings surrounding the topic of the rapture, being that it is September, and I watched a video, another video about that. And of course, you get the feeling, well, what if you're wrong? What if Jesus comes this September and raptures a few of the elect out of the sea of humanity, while leaving the rest of humanity to struggle with the hardship of earth life, with the hardship of tribulation? And I'm going to feel into that. And of course, at first, there's a little bit of anxiety at the thought of what if I'm wrong, and what if Jesus comes, and what if I get left behind. But then when I feel more deeply into that, I'm going to pause for a moment. On the one hand, and this is how my soul feels about it, is what is the merit that some people will be taken while most of humanity will be left behind, which I equate with the emotion of abandonment. Basically, they would be abandoned by Jesus. The other aspect is that Jesus is biased and does not really love all souls, all of humanity. That he picks and chooses those that meet his, I'm going to have to say it, narcissistic tendencies. Really, when you really consider this whole idea, why would Jesus rapture some and not others? The whole concept just does not feel right and smell right. And I think that's why I'm rejecting it and don't believe in it. It also promotes an elitist attitude for those who are chosen and the many that are not chosen. I would like to ask those who believe that they'll be raptured at Jesus' return, were such an event actually to take place, what merits your rescuing more than your neighbor? What merits your safety more than the rest of humanity? Just because good people did not buy into the religious stories of the Bible? There's just so much. I used to believe in the rapture for years when I didn't allow myself to feel the authentic emotion, when I just stayed in my head and believed information. It sounded nice, it sounded rational, and as long as I'm going with Jesus, I don't care about the rest. But my heart was so closed and callous towards everyone else. I have a love for humanity. All of humanity are my brothers and sisters, regardless of whether they profess Christianity as their faith or not. And quite frankly, the Christian Jesus that comes to rapture a few that are worthy of the marriage feast in heaven, and the rest are disregarded and abandoned to go through terrible times on earth, left here with the so-called devils. The whole narrative doesn't make sense. And I'm going to take the chance, even if I'm wrong, even if I'm left behind. I can't, my soul just cannot accept the fact that some would be raptured and rescued and not others. It's just not making any sense to me. So that's my true feelings about the event. And if I'm wrong, I guess I will have to live with the consequences. Thankfully, I am enough at peace with myself and unified with the Christ consciousness that the thought does not really scare me. I know that I can never be separated from God, whether in the body or out of the body, and so that's not a concern. In fact, I look forward to helping all the people that are left behind, and we can rebuild the new world. And we'll see the rest of you later when you come back to Earth.